Well, earlier in the week, we heard from Superman and Lois Lane in preparation for the big blockbuster Batman vs. Superman.
Well, now Jim Ferguson talks to Superman and Wonder Woman to get their take on the movie everyone is talking about.
Good morning. Our Hollywood happening today, believe me, is a major movie release. From Warner Brothers comes Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, starring Ben Affleck as Batman and Henry Cavill as Superman, plus the added attraction Wonder Woman, played by Gal Gadot.
Getting slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race. If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
You know, as a kid growing up on the south side of Chicago, I can remember reading the comic books and watching the old serials and stuff, and we always had fights over who we favored. Batman or Superman. My favorite was your character.
Oh, well,
Batman.
thank you.
Yeah.
You're too kind. You're probably saying something different when you go talk to Henry.
No, I didn't. I really. But this is the Batcave, right? We're here.
Yeah, we're definitely here in the Batcave. This is my personal Batcave, which is a little smaller than the one in the movie, but this is the Batcave they gave me for interviews.
Would you agree with me that I thought what Zach did, the director, as far as at the beginning of the movie, setting up the audience with backstories, that the backstory of your character plays like a Greek or Shakespearean tragedy? Would you agree? Yeah,
you know, there's just definitely something epic in that sense, in that it's the tragedy is sort of from the gods raining fire in the sky, and helpless people, you know, on the ground are the ones who suffer, and that's what, you know, really breaks Bruce Wayne's heart at the beginning, is the people who he knows who were killed in this battle that Superman had, and he holds that against Superman, and it does have a kind of a mythic quality to it.
Did Batman look at Superman as a threat?
Yeah, I think Batman is threatened by Superman, threatened by his presence, threatened by the fact that there's something that's so powerful that if it wanted to just destroy all of us, he could. You know, and when you think about that, when you think about it as Superman, you think, well, we know he's aw shucks and good golly, he's this friendly hero. But if some person or being just emerged that was powerful enough to destroy life on the planet, I think, you know, the person would be greeted not with open arms. I think people would be afraid, and that fear would turn to hostility, and that's what this is about. Which
led to that bitter rivalry, the crosstown rivalry, like the Yankees and Red Sox. I had to get that.
That's right. Metropolis and Gotham's like Boston and New York, definitely.
Excuse me, miss. The other night you took something that doesn't belong to you. Stealing's not polite.
Is it stealing if you steal from another thief?
Who are you?
Someone interested in the same man you are.
Is that right?
The data you copied is military-grade encryption.
You know, I bet with that dress, 9 out of 10 men would let you get away with anything.
But you're the 10th.
I'm guessing I'm the first. I see through that babe in the woods act. You don't know me, but I've known a few women like you.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
I'm an old fan, not old, but I mean a fan as growing up of Superman and the films and the comic books and everything, and Batman. But I think, isn't this the first time, at least on film, that Wonder Woman appears with Batman and Superman?
Yes, it is. The first time.
The first time.
I remember the first day we shot the trio together, the three of us. I came to set and I saw Ben as Batman on one side, and then I saw Henry as Superman on the other side, and I looked at myself in the costume and I could not believe that moment.
That you were there.
Epic.
Yeah. In the film, Wonder Woman, would you agree with me, is kind of mysterious? You know, just off to the side a lot. Yeah.
She's not. This movie is, you know, the name of the movie is Batman versus Superman.
Right.
So it's more about them than Wonder Woman. But you get a good glimpse of who Wonder Woman is. It's a good introduction for Wonder Woman. you will find a lot more about Wonder Woman in the standalone movie that we're shooting right now.
And congratulations on that.
Thank you. I'm super
Wonder
excited.
Woman returns, and I can't wait.
Thank you so much.
You had to be excited or have enjoyed it, I would think, with the costume, Amazonian bracelets, the sword, the shield, everything.
I loved it. I loved it. I think Michael Wilkinson, our costume designer, did magnificent work on everything, on the gowns, on the costumes, on everything. And all I needed to do was step in and wear it and look fearless.
And ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man. Day versus night.
You're psychotic.
That is a 3-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
I've known a few women like you.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
Well, directed by Zack Snyder, Batman vs. Superman features an all-star supporting cast such as Amy Adams, Lawrence Fishburne, Holly Hunter, and Diane Lane. As expected, it's dark, great special effects, costumes, and comic book violence. My only complaint, it's just a little too long, but I recommend the ride. Rated PG-13, my grade, a B. I'm going to see you right here next Tuesday on The Morning Blend.